help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
Yeah, I get to do it.
Liberty Prime, back online.
Alright, let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation: Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets: any and all red Chinese invaders.
Let me run a system analysis and battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning: nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning: power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
Got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
With him on our side, I don't see how the Institute even stands a chance.
I couldn't agree with you more. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
It'll do, I suppose.
Well, that's gratitude for you. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Prydwen. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
Yeah.
We'll stop the Institute. For Maxson and for the Brotherhood.
Blind betrayal. Huh? That's weird. I'm sorry, Sean, but your mission isn't right. You placing actual humans just because they're...
Shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
Whew.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Oh, shit.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
I find your ignorance awfully... Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, Paladin Danse is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
That's impossible.
I'm afraid not. The evidence is quite damning. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
I suspect you're saying exactly what I want to hear, Knight. Do you wish to try again?
Had he told me, it would have been my duty to report it immediately.
Don't insult my intelligence. You fought side by side with Dance. I find it impossible to believe you're ignorant of his identity.
Has it ever occurred to you that Dance might not be aware of his own identity?
No, it had not. However, even if that were true, Dance still represents a clear and present danger to us all. Your sincerity in this matter has been rather surprising. Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future. Which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
With pleasure. I'll make him pay for lying to us.
I appreciate your cooperation. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Promotion. Oh, I totally thought it was something else. Oh, goodness, I did not.
Attention all Brotherhood soldiers. If you have not yet received your Squire mentorship assignment, please come see me on the bridge. Repeat, if you have not received your mentorship assignment, please report to the bridge. That is all.
Welcome aboard, sister.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
Oh my goodness!
I don't want to talk about it.
I understand. On to your orders, then. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
Orders are orders.
Orders are orders? That's all you have to say? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show her the respect that she's due, or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges.
Oh, I'm higher up.
Unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight,
Oof.
if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
At this point, I'll take all the help I can get.
Very good, ma'am.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, ma'am.
I know, boy. I don't like that Dance is a synth. I wasn't expecting that. Wait, if he's a human synth, that means he's related to me. He's a grandkid. Dance is my grandkid. I have to murder my own grandkid in this. Oh god. That's messed up. But hey, orders are orders.
Scribe Halen.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
I'm following orders. You should do the same.
I know I should. But before you head out, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because someone has to before you rush off and carry out Maxon's orders without thinking about what you're doing. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you, not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war US military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
Tough-looking dog. I bet he's handy in a fight.
Oh, thank you. He is.
Hot shots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals.
Oh.
You know those synths with the plastic faces? They creep me the heck out.
Attention! Any soldiers who have not yet received a field assignment from Proctor Tegan should speak to him at once. That is all.
So odd not seeing Dance in here. I can't believe he's a synth.
Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving.
Dude! Alright, come on, dog meat. Oh, whoa! He definitely set up defenses. Don't know if I want to hear his side of the story now.
Going down.
I've never seen him out of the power.
Hi.
I'm not surprised Maxson sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Haylen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxson even want me alive?
Of course not. Synths are the enemy, remember?
All too well. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxson had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxson, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
you really feel that way? Why did you run in the first place?
The moment I learned the truth, I knew my life was in danger. I'm a soldier, so self-preservation kicked in. I needed to regroup and assess the situation. Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I realized I'd just made everything worse. I should have stayed on the Prydwen and accepted the inevitable. Like I said, I need to be the example, not the exception.
I see you've calculated all the variables, just like a machine.
Your anger simply proves my point. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
I'm sorry, Halen.
If it needs to be done, then so be it.
I've never been prouder of you than I am right now, sister.
Aww.
It's been a pleasure serving with you.
Bad Victorium, sister.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I had to. Oh, that hits hard.
Going up. Ground over.
That's why it was called Blind Betrayal. I'm sorry, doggy. I had to do it. Oh, I didn't want to kill him, but I didn't want to disobey orders.
Report, Knight. Have you handled the situation with Paladin Danse?
I did what had to be done.
That's all I've ever asked of you. Of course, Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
I'm honored, Elder.
You've earned it by your own actions. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters.
I'm a paladin now.
I trust you won't disappoint them. Or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Communications array calibration test successful.
Ah,
Plans
Paladin.
nominal.
Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Then let's get to it.
Your enthusiasm is appreciated, Paladin. Destroying the Railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Consider it done.
Thank you, Paladin. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the Railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on PAM's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Prydwen. I'm certain we could put PAM's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
I'll try to get it back here in one piece.
Good. It'd be a hell of a waste if you didn't.
I'm certain you'll do whatever it takes to complete the mission. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Trying to minimize
Pam back
reactor
here in one
jitter.
piece, adjusting compression rate.
Failed tradecraft. Oh, yeah. Didn't know the Brotherhood would consider them a... Oh, that'll be so cool.
Vertibird docking systems and fusion coolant fuse systems reporting clean.
We're getting a 3% C tilt. Adjusting thrust recommended.
Find anything interesting in the Railroad headquarters.
Attention.
Don't forget to bring it back here.
Any personnel who have not completed their annual medical evaluation should report to Knight Captain Cade immediately to schedule an examination. That is all.
Well deserved, Paladin.
I still can't believe Dance was really a simp. Goddamn traitor.
Whoa.
now that Dr. Lee's arrived, I'm certain she'll be vital to the Brotherhood's success.
Model B? Oh, this thing is cool. I still can't believe he was a synth. Wow, it's even better than the one I had before.
Paladin?
Wow. Oh. Oh, okay, now I understand where I need to go. And I'm not gonna tell her. How does he have pre-war money? Not really much. But it's a nice... Not food. This will be a nice. Glad I have quarters now.
Disneyland instead. They panicked when I didn't bring my sister's kids along. I have 2 children. Emma is 8 and Lucas is 6. They are normal kids. They play, they laugh, they sometimes argue over toys. Nothing unusual. My sister Jennifer has 3 kids. Olivia is 9, twins Brody and Ashton are 7. According to my family, her children are exceptional, gifted, destined for greatness. According to my family, my children are too loud, too hyper, too much. This started years ago when Emma was a toddler. She knocked over a vase at my parents' house while playing. It was an accident. She was 2. But Jennifer made a huge deal about how her kids would never do something like that. From that day on, my children were labeled the problem kids. Every family gathering became a comparison contest. Olivia is reading at a 5th grade level. Why is Emma still on picture books? The twins are in travel soccer. Why is Lucas not in any sports? I stopped defending my kids out loud. It never helped. I just held them closer and told them they were perfect exactly as they were. 2 weeks ago, my mom called about Olivia's birthday party. It was going to be a big event. Bounce houses, catered food, a princess character appearance. All the cousins were invited, except mine. Your kids can watch on the live stream, Mom said. We are going to stream it for family who cannot make it. My kids are not out of state. They live 20 minutes away. I know, but Jennifer thinks it is best. My stomach turned. Best for who? She said Emma and Lucas have a negative impact on her children. They get overstimulated when your kids are around. I was quiet for a long time, so my children are banned from their cousin's birthday party. Not banned, just not invited. It is different. It was not different. It was exactly what it sounded like. I hung up without arguing. That night, Jennifer texted me directly. Sorry, but it is true. Your kids are a lot, and mine need a calm environment to thrive. You understand, right? I did not respond. I sat with my kids at dinner and watched them eat chicken nuggets and talk about their days. Emma told a story about her best friend. Lucas showed me a drawing he made of our dog. These were the kids my family called a negative impact. That weekend was Olivia's party, Saturday afternoon. I had already decided what we were doing instead. I woke my kids up early that morning and told them we were going on an adventure. I drove 3 hours to Disneyland. I had booked a hotel the night before, 2 days in the park, character breakfast, the works. Emma cried when she saw. My mom said my kids could watch the birthday party on live stream. My sister added,
Attention. Delta Team Lead, report to the bridge.
Do you think I'm stupid or
Delta
something?
Team
I mean,
Lead
don't
to
even
the
understand
bridge.
what's going on. I told her, sitting in the living room surrounded by both our families like some kind of intervention. You're a disgusting pig, my wife's mother spat. You're
my mom said my kids could watch. Your kids have a negative impact on mine. I took my kids to Disneyland instead. They panicked when I didn't bring my sister's kids along. I have 2 children. Emma is 8.
Delta sequence initiated.
So a girl in 5th grade.
My white stepdad, Mark.
My sister wore 3 red hair. I didn't tell my ex's passport. The way I sleep is too race. My mother said I'd never be like my perfect. My best friend told me my parents sent her. My ex's mom cornered me and said, if you were a better wife.
My worker complained.
My mom said my kids could watch the birthday party on live stream. My sister added, your kids have a negative impact on.
Maxon might appear compassionate, but I can assure you, the Institute will face his wrath.
You got a new assignment.
Yeah, research mission.
Babysitting field scribe. Prestigious.
Beats guard duty. Why? What'd you get?
Vanguard.
You're kidding.
Shipping out into the next rotation. I'll try to leave a couple of super mutants for you.
Osmi, come here!
Hey. Heads up.
Oh, that looks cool. That is a tough looking dog. Maybe we should do a bit of repairs on this just in case. You never know. Your friend is about to lose a lot of friends. Nothing personal. Oh, the... Good boy! Mini nuke? It's a mini nuke launcher?
Let's do this. Come back here. If you want eating, come off me.
Dog meat, I'm coming!
Maybe they're still here, watching us, laughing.
Not even close.
I don't see him. Here we go. Street. Die. Weapons ready. Mission accomplished.
Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
Damn it! Where'd you go?
Hey, get away from my dog. Got him.
Our elder Maxon. What was that?
Hey!